Bets.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with BetBlitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today is a new day and we're looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. We appreciate all of your recent support and we ask that you take a moment to hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 250 likes, we will give you guys another bonus pick in tomorrow's video. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, at the end of the video, let us know which of these picks that you will be taking as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. Alright, let's get right into the best picks for today. So for our first pick, we'll actually be headed over to the PRA section and we'll be taking Luka Doncic for less than 46.5 PRA. Now, taking a look here on Outlier, this pick may come as a bit of a surprise to some of you, as Luka Doncic has actually only failed to exceed this line in 4 of his last 10 games. In fact, in our last video, we actually did take him for the over on 45.5 points, plus assists, plus rebounds. And while he did cash for us, it was very close at the end of the game. And after seeing the way Minnesota was defending Luka, blitzing him nearly every possession, not really letting him find a rhythm, and just the way Luka was moving overall due to his lingering knee injury, we feel that Minnesota is going to come back with a vengeance in this game and really try to stop Luka from erupting, especially in the fourth quarter, and hold him under this line. Now, Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks will be facing off against a Minnesota Timberwolves team that during the regular season was very good defensively, ranked top 5 in defending all PRA stats, not giving up many points, rebounds, or assists to their opponents. Also, when it came to defending opponent point guards, Minnesota was very good as well at defending opponent PRAs, only giving up slightly below 23 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, as well as just below 8.5 assists. Here are the numbers for the shooting guard position for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, Luka Doncic should not have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Luka Doncic is getting plenty of minutes, a lot higher than we'd like to see it, to take his under on any line. However, again, due to his injury and the way Minnesota was playing him, although in his last 10 games he's averaging near 42 minutes per game, unless this game does go to overtime, we don't feel that he'll also have enough time to reach this line as well. On the regular season, Luka Doncic had phenomenal PRA stats, averaging near 34 points per game, above 9 rebounds, as well as close to 10 assists. During these playoffs, again, due to his injury, his PRA stats have slightly taken a decline with the exception of his rebounding. But again, with Minnesota being at home in this game and realizing the importance of not going down 2-0, we expect them to come out aggressive, especially against Luka Doncic, and hold him under this line. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Luka Doncic for less than 45.5 PRA. For our next pick, we'll actually be in the NBA first half section under the PRA tab, and we'll be selecting Karl-Anthony Towns for more than 16.5 first half PRA. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier yourself, use our link in the description below for a free 7-day trial. We see that Karl-Anthony Towns has actually exceeded this line in 7 of his last 10 first halves. Additionally, in 3 of his last 5 matchups versus the Dallas Mavericks, Karl-Anthony Towns has exceeded this line. Now, in his last game, Towns did fall significantly below this line. He did have an unusually terrible shooting performance, shooting 6 of 20 from the field. And again, with Minnesota's playoff run being in danger with a loss in this game, we expect Towns as well as the other Timberwolves to come out aggressive and try to secure a win on their home floor. Now, Karl-Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves will be facing off against the Dallas Mavericks defense that during the regular season was not very good. We realized during these playoffs, Dallas has significantly improved their defense, being a top 2 defensive team during these playoffs. So also bear that in mind. During the regular season, the Dallas Mavericks weren't also very good when it came to defending opponent power forwards. PRA stats. Here's Dallas's defensive numbers against the center position, for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, Karl-Anthony Towns should have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Karl-Anthony Towns is getting plenty of minutes during the first half, over his last 10 first halves, averaging near 18 minutes, which is right around where we'd like to see it to take his over on this line. On the regular season, Karl-Anthony Towns had solid PRA lines, averaging near 22 points per game, over 8 rebounds, as well as 3 assists. During these playoffs, he has taken a step back in his scoring and playmaking. His rebounding has seen a significant increase. But we also want to point out that in his last 5 matchups versus the Dallas Mavericks, Karl-Anthony Towns has had a PR line of 20, near 10 rebounds, and just under 2.5 assists. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Karl-Anthony Towns for more than 16.5 first half PRA. Now, for those of you wisely making picks with Underdog Fantasy as well, we want to share a couple of plays that we thought had a great chance of hitting, and that's Luka Doncic for higher than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Rudy Gobert for lower than 0.5 double-doubles. Now, if you like making picks on the traditional PRA stats, but also want access to making picks on things like double-doubles as well as triple-doubles, check out Underdog Fantasy, because right now when you use code BETBLITZ, you'll receive a free pick as well as up to $250 in bonus cash. For our third pick, we'll actually be in the NBA section again, back under the PRA tab, and we'll be selecting PJ Washington for more than 19.5 PRA. Now, PJ Washington's a player we've liked all throughout these playoffs and for the Dallas Mavericks as a whole. Taking a look here on Outlier, we see that he's actually exceeded this line in 6 of his last 10 games. In his last 20 games, he's exceeded this line in 60% of them. And with all the double teams Doncic is facing, as well as expected added defensive pressure they'll probably play on Kyrie after his performance in last game, we expect players like PJ Washington to get much better looks off double teams. Now, PJ Washington will be facing a Minnesota Timberwolves defense that during the regular season was very good when it came to defending opponent power forwards. However, they still gave up over 21, near 22 points per game, as well as over 9 rebounds and near 4 assists. Here are the numbers for the small forward position for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, we feel that PJ Washington should have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that PJ Washington is getting plenty of minutes over his last 10 games, averaging a solid 36 minutes per game. In his last game versus Minnesota, he did play nearly 41 minutes as well. So again, PJ Washington should have plenty of time to reach this line as well. Now, on the regular season, PJ Washington had good enough solid PRA lines of near 13 points, as well as over 5.5 rebounds and near 2 assists. During these playoffs, he has seen an increase in both his scoring as well as rebounding, increasing to over 14 points and near 7 rebounds, with a solid constant assist average as well. And we also want to point out that in 3 games versus the Minnesota Timberwolves this season, PJ Washington has had averages of over 14 points, 7 rebounds, and near 3 assists. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking PJ Washington for more than 19.5 PRA. All right, these are our picks for today. And after we finish reviewing, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't. So for our picks today, we took Luka Doncic for less than 46.5 PRA. We took Karl-Anthony Towns for more than 16.5 first half PRA. And finally, we took PJ Washington for more than 19.5 PRA. Now, we're not saying to take all these picks together and throw them into some huge parlay, but overall, individually, these picks could be some useful additions to the overall entries that you have in mind. Now, we want to share with you a sports betting tool that is going to take your game to the next level. Daily Grinds Fantasy Optimizer is one of the most comprehensive sports betting tools available. And it's not just PrizePicks, it's not just Underdog. It'll actually show you line discrepancies across all the major sports betting books, such as FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, meaning you'll be able to see which sports book you'll get the most bang for your buck. One of its best features is its ability to provide you with a multi-leg parlay. So for example, if you want to find out what the best 6-pick flex was on PrizePicks, you can simply click right here and have it generate for you a list of the best 6 correlated picks that are most likely to hit. And it'll also tell you the odds of them hitting as well. And best of all, it runs on a live, up-to-date system. So if it's on PrizePicks, if it's on Underdog, or if it's on any of the other major sports betting books, it'll be here live as well. So again, if you're looking to take your sports betting to the next level, click our link in the description below and use code BLITZ. Again, that's code BLITZ for 25% off all your orders. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. We thank you for watching. Again, please leave a like on this video. If this video gets above 250 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.